everybody, it's Sensei Kelly here. We are on to a new curriculum for the months of July and August. So we're going to be doing a new kata. Some of you guys have done it before. It's our Kian kata number 5. Also, we're going to be moving on to weapon, and you'll be going back to your bow staff along with some different kicks and everything like that. So the way we're doing some videos now is our videos, this one's green to brown belt. They'll be a little bit shorter, but we're not going to do warm-ups, okay? Because you guys are going to have a separate video that we're putting out for just your warm-ups. So you'll do your warm-ups, and then you'll go to this video, and then this will have your curriculum or your requirements that you're going to be moving on to and having to know for your next levels and your next strengths and belts. So here we go. We will start with our bow bells, okay? So show me your focus and respect. Bring your feet apart. Say, please teach us, Sensei. Very good. All right. So we're going to get right into it, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is our kicks, okay? So today we're going to be working on double roundhouse kicks. So I want everybody to go left leg forward, guard up, just like this. Good. Now remember, you're going to step your feet together. So this back leg is going to come up to your front leg, and you do a low roundhouse kick, but it still has to be belt level. And then you're going to do a higher roundhouse kick, okay? So the first one goes low, second one goes high, okay? But again, when you do your kick, I'm going to do it on an angle here. You don't want your kick to be too low, okay? You want to kick at least up to the belt level for the first one, and the second one a little bit higher, okay? So I'm going to stand at an angle so you guys can see it a little bit better. So you're going to step your feet together. 1, 2, just like that. All right. One more time. Step. 1, 2. Good. All right. So you're going to get a key eye on the second roundhouse kick. So when you do it full power, it's going to look just like this. Bust. And then you land with a nice guard. Okay. So always show that good balance. Okay. Let's do 3 of them. Okay. Ready? 1. Keep those hands up in a guard. Nice job. Ready? 2. Excellent. And 3. Very good. Go ahead and switch your legs, okay? So same thing here. Let me put it on an angle first. Step. My back leg comes up. First kick, second kick, and set down. And let's talk about rechambering that kick too, okay? So after you do this kick here, you have to bring it all the way back in that rechamber, and then you can do the other one. After the second kick, also rechamber before you put it down. Don't let your leg drop down, okay? All right, put your guard up. So step your feet together. Low, high, back to guard. Step. 1, 2, back to guard. And 3. 1, 2. Good. All right. Let's do 3 full power now. Hands up, ready, and push. Good work. 2. And 3. Nicely done. Okay. So remember though, also for that roundhouse kick, get that foot all the way back. Okay. So you're pointing your toes, your whole foot. When it comes out and back, your whole foot. All right, so you want to practice a few more of those, you can do that on your own. If you have something at home that you can aim for, do that. Okay, hit 1 and then 2. Okay, so that leg comes all the way back. Nicely done. All right, so let's go on to our key high number 5. Now, for all of you, you're going to know this, okay, because it's 1, 2, and 3 put together to make a routine, okay? So we'll go through it nice and slow today. All right, focus. Respect. Hands up. Say Kihan kata number 5. And you're going to go down. Good. Ready position. Good. Now this is Kihan kata number 1. You're going to circle step forward, do your side block, and then punch. Good. And you're going to step forward, punch, step forward, and punch. Good. Hands go over. Circle step back. You're going to do your down block, punch, hands over, circle step back, down block, punch. Hands go over, circle step back, make sure you're in that good space on stance, okay? Down block and punch. So that's key icon number 1. Now we're going to go into number 2. Circle step forward, open hand head block, uppercut. Good, step forward, make sure you're aiming that uppercut middle. Good, just like that. Good, one more time, step, uppercut. Hands go over. Now you're going to circle step backwards. You're going to do an open hand side block, and then you're going to do palm strike. You're going to bring your hands over. Step back. You're going to do an open hand side block and palm strike. Hands over. Step back. Open hand side block. Palm strike. Good. All right. So now this is where we're going to get into Kian kata number 3. Okay. So you're going to bring your hands over to your side. Okay. Now you have to look and you're going to turn. So you're going to be facing this way first. Okay. And I'm going to switch my legs. This is the way you should be doing it. Side block 2 punches, kick, punch. Then you're going to turn towards me. All right, turn towards the other side, and then you're going to do your side block, punch, punch, kick, punch. Then you're going to turn towards me again, side block, punch, punch, kick, punch, and then you're going to go into your horse stance, bring your arm under, and do your arm break, okay? Now step your feet together and finish the kata. Okay, so this is something that's going to be easy for you guys to follow along. But when you do it, I really want you guys to concentrate on your circle stepping. Okay, so we're going to kind of break the kata down a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to practice circle stepping. So open your hands just like this, put them right on your belt. All right, we're going to circle step with this leg first. So you're going to bring it in all the way in and out. Good. Okay, and notice when I'm in my seesaw stance, I'm going to tip my screen down a little bit. Good. So you can see my feet. Then both of my feet are completely straight, okay? My knees are bent just a little bit. And now that you guys are getting taller, you might need to bring your feet out a little bit further, okay? If you're in your season stance and you feel unbalanced, you're probably not in a good stance, okay? You should be able to stand straight up, nice and upright, and feel like you have good balance. Now once again, circle step in and out. Notice how my feet stay on the floor. I'm not stepping like this. My feet are staying on the floor. Okay, watch me again. Circle step, circle step, circle step, circle step. Good. Okay. So let's practice a few of those. Remember those key elements: feet straight, knees bent, back up straight. Okay. All right. So start again. It doesn't matter what leg you start for. Okay. All right. Ready? Circle step forward. Good. And now I should be able to feel just like I am that I know my feet are straight. I don't have to look at them. Okay. I know I can feel it. All right. Circle step. All right. Circle step. And circle step. Good. Now let's go backwards. Okay. Same thing. When you want to go backwards, you bring it in and back. In and back. In, back. One more time. In and back. Good. All right. I should look down and I know that my feet are straight. When you turn from circle stepping and turn from seesaw stance to seesaw stance, there's a way to do that as well. All you're doing is you're looking, always look first when you want to change direction. All right. And then you're turning. Okay. You're lifting that front foot up and that back foot just turns so they're straight. If I turn towards you, both my feet are straight and you could seesaw stance. If I pick up my leg, I swing it around. And again, I mean, that's good seesaw stance. Nice job. So practice that. It's going to be an easy kata for you guys, but make sure all your moves are strong and aimed where they're supposed to be. All right. Finally, we're going to do our bow step. So go ahead and grab your bow. Good. And it's been a while since we've done our bow step, okay? So just a quick reminder, remember, you want to hold it so you have in thirds. So the same amount of space between your hands from in the middle, this hand to the end, and this hand to this end, okay? And whenever you hold it in a guard, you can guys go left leg forward guard up. Do you see how I'm pointing the tip up towards the face or my face? Okay, I don't want to hold it flat like this. When you're in a guard, you want to hold it so the point is tipped up towards the person's face, okay? Notice how this hand is on my belt here, okay? And the other one is up, all right? So I make sure I always have a strong guard as well. All right, so this week we're going to do our bow striking, okay? So the first one is going to be our overhead strike. You're going to bring the bow up to your shoulder, and you're going to bring it straight down in front, just like that. And we're going to go back to guard. You're going to bring it up and strike. And notice how I'm aiming right towards my head, okay? I'm not letting the bow go down and get out of control. When I do my bow strike, it stops right there. Stops right there. Now for overhead strike, watch my finger. See how my finger and my wrist are on top like this? That's how you want to be. This arm is straight, this arm is bent. I'm holding on to the bow pretty good, okay? So wrist on top, finger out, back to guard. Good. All right. Let's do a few. Bring it up and strike. Back to guard. Ready? 2. Back to guard. And 3. Back to guard. Good. All right. Now our side strike, okay? This one comes across so it's nice and flat when you're going. So you're going to bring it over to the side, strike, okay? And again, a few things to remember for this one that you don't want to strike past your body, okay? You want to strike so it's out and it's stopping, okay? And notice that my finger is pushing the bow, okay? I'm pushing my fingers out again, and again, my wrist is on the side of the bow. All right, ready, around, strike. Go, back to guard. Ready, and go. Back to guard, and go. Good work, okay? Now, the reverse strike. This one is a little bit more difficult. This one you want to bring straight up just like this, and then it comes around this side, and the bow is nice and flat as you push it, okay? And again, look where my finger is pushing the bow. Look where my wrist is, okay? It's not on top, it's pushing the bow. All right, very good. So when it comes up, it's going to come around. Good, back to guard. Bring it up, strike, back to guard. One more time, bring it up, strike, back to guard. Very good, okay? Let's do a little bit faster. Ready? 1, good, 2, good, and 3. Good work, okay? Now for our thrusting strike. This one we usually start with our feet together, and we step out into a long stance, and the bow comes straight up towards the face, just like this, okay? So if I do it sideways, my feet are here, I'm stepping out, thrust strike, just like that. That goes right up here, okay? My hands stay in the same position, okay? I'm here, turn. The only change with my hand is my wrist again. When I bring it out, it wants to go on top, just like this, but my finger is in this time, okay? All right, so when you do it, you turn it so your arm is on top. Right in there, all right? So let's do it together. Step forward, thrust, good. Let's do a few more. Ready, go. Good, go. One more time, go. Nicely done, okay? Now for our last strike we're going to do today is the snapping strike. I think this is the hardest strike that we do to do it correctly, okay? So I'm going to do it from the side here so you guys have a better angle, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my back hand up to my front hand. So my front hand actually has to be loose, okay? Because the bow has to travel through it, okay? And come back, okay? So what I do is I start with my hand just like this. I bring my bow all the way up. My front hand isn't moving. The bow is sliding through it. See how the bow is under my arm? All right, see, it's not coming out to the side, it's under my arm. And then I pull the bow back, okay? So back hand comes up, back hand comes down, okay? So this hand isn't moving at all. It's nice and loose so the bow can travel through it and travel back. 1, 2, 1, 2. And when I do it, my wrist here, if I start it outwards like this, I turn it. Almost like I'm doing a twisting punch, just like this. A twisting punch. All right, ready, bring it out, back, out, back, out, back. So when you do it full power, it's nice and fast. Us, us. And it's important that you want that bow to go straight in. Good. Let's try a few. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Go ahead and switch your legs. Now let's practice these strikes on the other side, okay? So the first one was the overhead strike. So it comes up to your opposite shoulder, comes down just like this, wrist on top, okay? And back to guard. Show me a good guard. Don't make it flat. Make sure you're angling. Bring it up, strike, and back. All right, let's do it full power. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. All right, let's go into our side strike. Bring it across and strike. Good. Make sure you're aiming that bow. It's not going past, okay? Then back to guard. Ready, bring it around and strike. Back. Ready, and go. Back. Go. And back and go. Good. All right, let's get into that reverse strike. It's going to come up and around and back to guard. Bring it up and around. Wrist down the inside, back to guard. One more time. Up, flat, around. Good. Let's do 2 of them. That's in fast. Ready? 1. And 2. Good work. Okay. Let's go into our thrusting strike now. We're going to step out with our leg into a long stance, thrust right up here to the body. Good. Ready, step out. Thrust right to the head, I should say. And back. All right, let's try a few of them. Ready, 1, 2, and 3. Good work. Go back. All right, ready for our snapping strike. Back hand comes up, travels through the bow, and back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. All right, back to attention. Remember, when you stand at attention for a bow, this might be so new for some people too. The bow comes underneath your arm, just like this, and your wrist is behind the bow, just like this, and you're holding it nice and tight on your side. Good job. You guys can do your bye and put your bows away. Excellent job today, everybody. You guys did great. Remember, go back and do the warm-up video and practice more of those bow strikes in that key on card number 5. And I want to see that double roundhouse kick looking good, okay? So we will see you next time. Guys, keep up the good work. Let's do our best. Ready, focus, respect. Bring your feet apart and say, thank you for teaching us, Sensei. You're welcome. As dedicated student of the martial arts, I live by the principles of Black Belt. Honesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this? Black Belt School. You guys have a great night. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye, guys.